fourth and last presentation of our July session of the remote virtual experience. I invite here on our virtual stage, Manuel Andrade from Fazenda São Francisco do Corumbau in Bahia, here in Brazil. The word Corumbau is Pataxó language, special place and special people, far from everything and close to paradise. Is that true, Manuela?
It's true. Ligia can say that it's true because she visited us last year in December, I believe. And Corumbau is a really special place, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of this. You see my screen?
Yes.
Yes. So first of all, I would like to tell you that I'm from São Paulo. So I'm here for a little less than a year, and it's really a special place that made me drop everything there and come to paradise. So you can imagine a little bit of this. One of the things that I think it's important to tell is how everything started. The owners, they are a couple, they are from Rio, and they live in São Paulo, Marcelo and Silvia. And they have a beach house in São Paulo. And for all of you that have ever been in São Paulo, in the winter, it's cold. Now it's really cold, right? Yes, and Marcelo and Silvia, they decided they wanted a new beach house, and they thought that maybe they could try a different place, maybe Bahia, because for those who haven't been to Brazil yet, Bahia is like the happy state. The weather and the people, everything is wonderful here. My father's family is from Bahia, so I'm obliged to say this, that is like the best state. And they thought that maybe the new beach house could be in Bahia, because amazing beaches and a very good climate throughout the year. It's tropical. The ranges are very little. It's from 25. I would say this year is a little colder, is like 21 at night in some days, but we have always sun and you can enjoy the beach. It's really all year beach destination. And then they said, I think this is the place. So what they did 17 years ago, they went to Salvador, the capital of the state. They rented a plane, those small ones that can fly just above the beaches, and flew through the south to see in which place they would like to have their new beach house. And then they saw Corumbau and they fell in love. And that's how everything started. This picture shows what they saw. These pictures they were taken, I think 2 or 3 months ago, but it's exactly what made them fall in love with Corumbau. The river and the Ponta do Corumbau, this sand bank that we have here. And they find out that there was this coconut farm. It's a really big area, 1.5 kilometers front beach, and they decided to buy it. So as Marcelo mentioned at the beginning, Corumbau means in Pataxó language, the name of the language is Pachorrã. Many of our workers here, they are indigenous and they have Portuguese and Pachorrã names. It's really, really nice. And sometimes they try to teach us a little bit, but it's very difficult. very different from all the languages we are used to speak. And Corumbau means far from everything. And some of them say that it's far from everything and close to paradise. So opinions are a little different, but it is really far from everything and close to paradise. It's not that easy to get here, but it works. Just to mention that we are an environmental reserve, what makes Corumbau very quiet and protected. And it's a small fisherman village, and we have 15 kilometers of semi-desert beach. We hardly ever see lots of people here besides like the first 15 days of January. We have this coral reef just in front of us. It's like 25 minutes by boat. And one of the characters that I would like to show you is Gileno. Gileno used to be exclusively a fisherman, and then he started to use his boat to do some trips. And then he became the most famous boat tripper in Corumbau. And we work with him, we recommend him, and our clients love all the trips. Sometimes he can fish and do the fish in the boat for the clients. They really love it. And these pictures were taken like 5 days ago. The humpbacks are just here, like 1 hour from the coast. And a couple of clients that were here to celebrate their 10th anniversary marriage, they took these pictures and sent me. So they're just here. I'm dying to go soon and see the whales. We offer, of course, activities here at the hotel: bicycles, beach tennis, stand-up paddle, kayaks. And it's possible to do lots of things. And what I would like to share with you is that many of the activities, our team helps and gives tips, and they are really involved with all the activities, because it's with things that they really do. So this is Dueca. Dueca is the sous chef, and he's a very experienced biker. He's one of those people that can do like 100 kilometers or more in one day. And he always helps with the bikes. And for those clients that arrive here and really wants to know things and, oh, where can we go? What's the best time regarding the tides and everything? Dueca helps a lot. And our guests love it. This is Edmar. I think Ligia met him when she was here. Yes, he's very nice. His nickname is Com certeza, which means of course, because everything that our guests ask for him, he says, Com certeza, of course. And many guests leave the hotel saying this a lot. We are coming back, of course. So it's very, very nice. And not only Edmar, but two other waiters. They guide also guests in kayak trips on Corumbau River. It's very special. We need also the high tide in the end of the afternoon, so we can do this. But when it happens, it's really amazing, and they are really good guides and waiters, of course. So this is a view from the Fazenda. I just would like to share with you that like 3/4 of the farm is just mangrove. So we have this piece of land between the beach and the mangrove, and it's just green. One of the things that I really love about Fazenda São Francisco is that you never forget where you are. All the decoration, the architecture was made for you to remember that you are in a coconut farm and you are in Bahia. So I love this picture. It was taken, I think, maybe 3 months ago. And today we are having, again, amazing moon. It started yesterday. The amazing views, and this week will be special. Very beautiful, beautiful days even in winter. So as we are in this area between sea and mangrove, the biodiversity is huge. And what I would like to tell you about this, first of all, birds. We have lots of birds. The truth is that Brazilians don't care much about it, but everyone that is not from Brazil and comes to Corumbau, like, oh my God, so many birds. You have to talk about this. And we had a couple last year here. They were bird watchers. They loved it. They took many, many pictures. They cataloged all the birds. They put everything on eBird, and now Corumbau is on eBird for the first time. So we are happy with that, and I'm trying to learn a little bit more about the birds. And talking also about biodiversity, the other character that I want to show you is Jair. Jair works here at the farm. So he takes care of the garden and the grass and the coconut trees and everything. And recently, I found out that he's a healer. He's indigenous. He lives in a village, a small village, and he's the person in charge of knowing and recommending plants and roots for diseases and stuff like that. And I found out about this because I had an allergy. And I didn't want to take medicine, like a regular one. And then I was talking to the guys right here, and they said, oh no, you have to talk to Jair. Don't take these medicines. Come here. Jair will tell you. And then he gave me a plant and said, you will take a bath with this. You're gonna do like a tea, and it worked perfectly. And another very good history about Jair is that we had a couple like a month ago with a baby. He was 1 year and 8 months. He was lovely. And he got a little flu just for 1 day. And the parents, they don't like to give them regular medicine. They work with homeopathic remedies. I might be saying the wrong word, but I think it gets the idea. And they forgot to bring all those things that they use with the baby. And then I said, oh my God, we need to find a drugstore specialized in this kind of products. And we don't have here because Corumbau is really far from everything. We have a city that is small, like 2 hours from here. So we tried to find and we couldn't. Then they said, oh, we don't want to give him regular, let's see what happens. And then we talked to Jair, and Jair said, no problem. Before bed, he'll take a bath with this plant. I'm gonna give you, and he'll take a bath, sleep, and in the next day, he'll be good. And the parents said, oh my God, that's amazing. You really want to do this. They did it, and the baby woke up like nothing ever happened. So Jair now is the healer for everyone, not only in his little community. A little bit of our services. We have beach service. Our team, always amazing. Lots of spacious living rooms for playing in those rainy days, or when the sun is too hot that you want to be inside for a bit. Our pool is with salt treatment, which is amazing because instead of being bad for your skin and hair, it makes it even more beautiful. So it's one of the things that everyone says, oh, I love this pool. I need to learn how to do this to do at my place. So it's really, really nice. One thing that is really important, and we always tell this to the guests coming, is that you have to have time to do nothing. You cannot come to Corumbau to do activities all the time. You need to just be able to lay down in one of those chairs and rest and enjoy the service, the time, and the beautiful views. We are exclusive for guests. We don't have visitors, we don't have a day use, we don't have people just coming to lunch or dinner. And I would say that 85% of our guests love it. Some say, oh, I would like to bring someone to have lunch or dinner here. And we say, I'm sorry. But in the end, they say, you know what? You were right. Because it's better for everyone who is here. And it goes well in the end. Our restaurant, it's really special because the chef and the sous chef, they're brothers. This is Teco, and you saw Dueca, the sous chef, the biker. In the beginning of the property, they started working at the kitchen just to help, and then someone said, "We have here some talent. Let's see." And then they started to study. They had a few courses. They went to São Paulo for a few days in some very good restaurants. And now our kitchen is really amazing. I would say that it's with service. It's the two main points of Fazenda São Francisco. And all the dishes from Bahia are really something like moqueca and bobó. But we have something that it's funny. We made our own granola here. And we are making a lot of people totally crazy about the granola. And what happens now is that we are sending to clients in São Paulo, in Rio, in Belo Horizonte, lots of this, because they call me and they say, Manuela, do you remember me? I was there last month and my granola is over and I can't live without them anymore. Please send like 15 packages of granola. And so this is why the picture with Teco with the granola, because it's one of the things that made it really, really special. We include breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and coconut water, because we are a coconut farm. And one really important thing is that we offer menus for all kinds of restrictions. Oh, I cannot deal with gluten, no problem. Oh, I just don't like bananas, no problem. And one last thing, this is Valentina. Valentina was here in the last week of June for the third time. She came for the first time, and then she asks her mom to come back. And she always said, Mommy, please, I want to spend my birthday at Fazenda São Francisco. Please, please, please. And she has a little brother, and now he wants to come for his birthday too in September. So we have little fans that we really love them. We don't have like a structure for kids, like a kids club or something like that, but they just love to have all the space, the pool and the sea, and they want to come back all the time. And that's it. Don't know if I have time for doubts.
I just think that you should. The remote team deserves some package of granola.
Ligia tried the granola. She can tell us.
It's very good. I loved it. And what I wanted to add is that my experience there was amazing, but I'm learning a lot now about all those people. Of course, I wasn't in touch with all of them, but it was very nice to see how many different talents you have at the hotel.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it was difficult to pick only a few. And I would like to add just one thing, because I really believe that what makes us special, it's the people here. Besides the location, that, my God, it's really the paradise. But when I arrived here a year ago, I was really shocked, because we talked to each other on like a walkie-talkie. And between the team, they always say, "Oh, my brother, could you please do me a favor? Thank you very much, my dear." All the time. They are very kind with them, with me and Marcelo when we arrived. Marcelo is the other manager. He's in charge of administration. And so I think our guests can see this. They can see that the kindness is true. It's not something that is just outside. It's really something that is part of the team.
Manuela, there's just a quick question from Alice. How do you get to Fazenda Corumbau?
We are close to Porto Seguro Airport. Close, but not that close, because we are far from everything, as I mentioned. And from Porto Seguro, that we have flights from very different places in Brazil. By car, it takes around 4 hours. By boat, motorboat, 1 hour and a half. And helicopter, 18 minutes. And I really, really suggest the helicopter, because it's like an amazing experience. You just can see the river and the bank sand and all the area. When you come by helicopter, you pass through Arraial da Ajuda, Trancoso, Espelho, Caraíva, and then Corumbau. So it's really, really nice.
Okay, thank you, Manuela.